is up, you guys? It's Dustin and I'm back with another video. How are you doing, Nick?
I am doing great. I am elevated and I am ready to talk some.
Well, you guys are in luck because there's a lot of stuff we're going to talk about in this video. We're going to be talking about Dish Network. I never thought I'd be talking about Dish Network. We're going to be talking about James Charles. And we're going to talk about this creator that decided that she wanted to buy a shark and eat it and put it on the internet. It's crazy. A lot of people are pissed about it. And we're going to be talking about Michaela because Michaela is getting caught out for some again. So let's jump into it. Okay, so we all know that James Charles's brand is about to be launched because he's going on this press tour telling everybody about it and how it's coming. And he did this TikTok where he asked a bunch of people to reply and stitch him to enter in a contest to promote and maybe model for his brand some, right? Well,
he said it was very inclusive. Let's put that out there. It's very inclusive for everyone.
Well, this kind of went sideways for James like things normally do, and people started stitching it, and I had to talk about this one.
I want to fly 10 of you out to LA to be in the first campaign for my new makeup brand.
Is it 10 people or people 10 and under that you're looking for?
That's so bad.
It's a good joke. You know that sound? It's like, it's a good joke. It is. I'm surprised though that more people have not stitched this and like dragged the out of him and like really got one in, because I've seen like maybe a handful of people do it. Maybe they're getting taken down. I have like a little conspiracy going.
Listen, I just posted a TikTok a little bit ago of me stitching this girl that was holding up a pill that treats chlamydia, right? I don't care what she's talking about, but I just think that people are sharing it too much on TikTok especially. And I'll just put it in for you guys. Watch this.
Girl, why are the chlamydia meds gorgeous?
Miss Ma'am, y'all have become way too comfortable on this app. But TikTok decided to take that down, but they're letting people stitch James with that, which I'm not saying.
What would they take your video down for?
They said harassment and bullying.
Yeah, I get that one all the time.
It's ridiculous. Anytime that I post something over on TikTok, they automatically take it down within like 45 minutes.
I feel like that's TikTok though, because so many people, like you'll be following them one day and then you'll just be scrolling the FYP and you'll see another account from them. It's because the other account that you were following had been banned for some bullshit ass reason. TikTok is the worst when it comes to that. Like they ban people off live streams and everything all the time for stupid shit.
But you guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this down below about James Charles and this whole stitching thing. I think it's hilarious. I can't believe that people are actually holding him accountable when for so long people dragged us for talking about James.
Well, over there on TikTok, I feel like it's a lot of younger people that are now following James, so they don't really know like what James has done. It's like a whole new thing. That's why he focuses a lot of attention over there, I think.
Whatever the case may be, James Charles has like really tarnished his name and people are gonna remember this forever. So you guys let me know what you think about that down below. But now we have to talk about Dish Network. So I never thought that I would talk about Dish Network. It's never been a topic. Why would that be a topic on my channel? But I was scrolling TikTok and this guy's TikTok came across my For You page and he was talking about how Dish Network is down. He works for them. They're unable to literally do anything.
Oh no.
And it's because they've been hacked. You guys check this out.
I just want to give you all a little update. I have, to answer your question, I have no idea why it's not like all over the news. Some news stations have, you know, had a little article about it, but Dish at the same time probably doesn't want everyone knowing what's really going on. So it's way more serious than they want to lead on, I feel, because it's been almost 2 weeks. Like it's serious. So we were hacked. That's a fact. I'm not with corporate. I work for third-party retailers. So right now, you know, I'm still at work, I'm still getting paid, but we offer internet services. So there's other things that I have to do. That's not just Dish. Dish is our priority. So yes, this is a big problem. But, you know, right now I'm still getting paid. So here I am. In a serious matter, like what people aren't realizing is they control everything right now. Everyone is locked out of everything. So it's the 2nd of March. Auto pay payments are coming out. They're being deducted right now. People are complaining about their bills not being right. An additional $10 to $60 on their bill this month. We lost control of all those systems. So what is, those payments are probably not even going to Dish. Like they control the system that does the auto pay payments. How hard would it be to just reroute where those payments go? That's the serious part of it. So they have control. They're holding it ransom. Okay. At the same time, they're collecting all those payments. In my mind, you can't tell me that they can't be. So, this is gonna ruin everything. This is not good. And then the estimated time, they're saying, oh, could be any day, but the estimated time I was given was 4 to 6 weeks. If this goes on for 4 to 6 weeks, I can't. I'll keep y'all updated.
So, of course, after seeing this TikTok, I went over to Dish Network. I went to their website, and it says, thank you for your patience. And it's them explaining that
they're acknowledging it.
They're acknowledging it, but no massive news network has talked about this. And I just find that really weird because they're saying that they were hacked, and they're saying it was by Russians. One of the only articles I found about this, there may be more now because I have sat on this for a minute, but Associated Press wrote, ransomware gangs, which largely operate out of Russia, break into networks and sow malicious code. So yeah, they're accusing Russian people of doing this, right? Which you would think would be a big deal considering everything that's going on in the world. So of course I tweeted out about this, and a lot of people were saying that they were having issues paying their bill, they're not having issues with their service, but it's still like, that's a big deal.
That doesn't sound like a problem to me, because you're having an issue paying your bill, you can't give the company your money. That normally is probably you over in some way.
But
true. Your service hasn't been interrupted? No, you guys can hold off on getting my money until you get your situation fucking fixed, okay? You know what that actually reminds me of, now that we're on the topic of these companies getting hacked and shit? T-fucking Mobile.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about T-Mobile, who got hacked. So many people's information was literally leaked onto the dark web. I like to the point, like social security numbers, bank account numbers, card numbers, just like really personal information.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. A lot of people are saying that information was stolen with this hack, allegedly.
Well, make sure to get in contact with Morgan & Morgan, because they're the ones that always do. They're the ones that always do those lawsuits. They like notified me there was one going on with T-Mobile, but it was too late for me to like get it on the initial thing, so I would have got like $5.
Yeah.
That's how much like people's social security
Listen,
numbers
I was part of the Equifax breach, right? And I got a check in the mail the other day. Guess how much that check was?
$2.
No, it was a little bit more than that. It was $5.31. So these companies can basically get away with murder and just pay off people in increments of $5. So that's bullshit to me. And I wanted to bring more attention to this because there's a lot of things that I'm seeing on TikTok that the news just is not talking about. And I feel like more people need to know about it.
I feel like there's a lot of things the news haven't been talking about these days. You have this with Dish Network. You have the Ohio train derailment.
There was just another like incident in Maryland. Like there's a lot of shit going on in the world right now. But moving on from that, I wanted to talk about this social media influencer that decided her eating shark was a good idea.
It wasn't.
It was not. You guys check out this TikTok.
This Chinese influencer has been fined £15,000 for eating a great white shark. The food blogger, known as Tizi online, posted a video of herself buying, cooking, and eating the 6-foot-long animal. The clip went viral last year and sparked outrage, as great white sharks are classed as a vulnerable species. Police in China tested samples to prove it was a great white, and the influencer was found to have broken wildlife protection laws. Tizi has nearly 8 million followers online and has previously filmed herself eating crocodiles and ostriches. The 2 men who caught and sold her the shark have both been arrested.
We do not have to eat everything.
Now, first of all, where did she get access to this shark? Where did those people get the fucking shark is my initial question. But is this the same lady that she does go like viral over on Instagram, at least before TikTok really blew up, and she would eat, it was like a fucking something from the sea, I don't know what it was, but it was shaped like a you know what.
It was
and she
a
took
large
a big
crab.
ass bite out of it. No, it was not a crab, girl, because she took a bite out of it and it gushed something, like there was like salt water coming out of it. I'm gonna find the clip for you to put into your video because it was fucking nasty.
No, this is not that girl. This is another person, but I remember what you were talking about because it was like a big leg looking thing.
Yes, it was like reddish colored. Ooh.
And she was dipping it in butter and
See,
stuff.
I'll try things. I definitely will experiment when it comes to my palate. But that, I can't do it.
I'll try things, but I do have the palate of a 5-year-old.
No,
I
I like trying new things. I really do like trying new things, and I normally will try something at least once just to say that I've done it. I mean, I like eating oysters. I fucking love oysters.
Ooh, that's
I even like
nice.
that caviar that I tried on the vlog channel. I really did. I still got some downstairs. Just get
He
till
was
April.
trying to get me to eat that shit, and I'm just like, no.
You thumbs up this video. Leave a fish emoji down below if you want Dustin to taste the caviar. that's got it.
No.
Fun.
We'd have to get this video to like 2,000 likes for me to try that. Like, for real.
Oh, that's possible.
If you guys get
Thumbs
this
up
video
this
to
video.
2,000 likes, I will try the caviar. We'll have to go buy new caviar because I'm
Well,
not
I know
eating-
it's good till April.
Oh, is it?
That's what it says.
If we get this video to 2,000 likes, I'll try the caviar and put it on our vlog channel. I'm for
really
real. And if you
good.
guys know anything about me, if you used to watch our vlog channel, he had me try, what was it? Celery juice
It was
one time?
celery juice.
Like, tastes and stuff like that, smells, like, really get to me.
Well, you're supposed to like chug the celery like juice.
I'm over here tripping over celery juice, and this girl literally just ate a shark.
A shark,
An endangered species.
Yeah, I don't want to be that close to a shark, alive or dead.
No,
so-
it was the fact that she filmed that for me, and she had it like sliced up.
Yeah.
Like it was set
Yeah.
out like sushi.
She's taken like mukbangs to a whole new level.
Like, I really just don't understand this. Like, eat whatever you want, but if it's an endangered like fish that's in the ocean, like, leave it alone. We can do other things.
They said that she also ate like crocodile and shit.
An ostrich.
Where
it's
is
not
she
really,
getting
It's not
the-
strange to me people eat crocodile, because people do eat crocodile.
Well, no, but it's like she's getting access to like all these like different foods
But
that
when
you
you eat,
normally
like,
wouldn't see anywhere.
ostrich, like, could you imagine? Like, that just sounds gross to me.
My mother, when I was growing up, for some reason she wanted to like raise, it was like emus or ostriches, and we would go and we would look at them because there were places in Florida that like raised them, and I guess you could buy them and like raise
Did
them
you get
yourself
the
if you wanted
eggs?
to. No, I think that we did like one or two times, but I remember going there. Those things are not that friendly.
No, ostriches are not nice.
Yeah, they say an ostrich can kill you.
I bet they could. Look how big that damn thing is.
Yeah, imagine getting trampled by a fucking ostrich.
No, I don't want to
Horrible.
imagine that.
Awful. That reminds me of that old lady in Florida that was dragged into the water.
Oh, that was so sad. That story
sad.
was so fucking
It was like
sad.
an 85-year-old woman. I don't know if you guys heard about this or not, but she was walking her dog down. Well, this was the mistake from jump. Like, you cannot go near any body of water in Florida and not think that you're not being watched by a few different alligators.
Yeah.
So she was walking her dog down by, like, the retention pond, whatever it was, and it fucking grabbed her and the dog. And
She
took
never
her
saw
in.
it coming. Like, she didn't.
It was very sad.
But moving on from that, I wanted to give you guys an update on Posh Mama. Now, I've made a few videos and included like the updates that we've had from the Jolly Good Ginger in them, but now it's escalated to another level. So apparently after she got exposed,
I'm sorry, this lady looks like Roseanne from She-Devil to me. Every
she
time I
does.
see her mugshot, I just think Roseanne from She-Devil.
No, she really does
She
look like
does.
Roseanne.
That is a great fucking movie.
But do you know the person that broke this story, she's now trying to sue
Is she?
for defamation of character, allegedly. This is what Genevieve is saying. I'm going to show you her TikTok in a minute, but she's allegedly suing for $2 million worth
what?
of damages. I don't know, girl.
So
You
she's
tell me.
upset. She's upset because somebody came online and talked about the fact that she's been to jail before. Like, I understand.
That
Well,
ain't even
not even the fact that she's been to jail. The fact that she literally ran a man over with her car,
Yeah.
and now he is no longer on this earth. I understand not wanting your past out there in that sense. Like, maybe she's like served her time. That's the time that they did give her. They gave her 2.5 years. And I understand not wanting that out there because maybe she's like, I served my time. I just want to move on. I want to try to get away from that. I want to have a better life. But to sit there and say you're going to sue someone for talking about something that you literally did that is in law, like you can look at it and see her arrest record and everything, that's crazy to me.
Well, no, what's crazy about it for me is the fact that she's trying to sue or allegedly sue this person for $2 million, right?
Yeah.
First of all, to prove defamation, it is a tedious task, right? You have to prove that there was actually a financial loss and that somebody put information out about you that was damaging and untrue, right? I don't think she has that with this case. And she doesn't seem very smart because if you file a frivolous lawsuit, that person can turn around if the case is dismissed and they can get you for like your attorney's fees and stuff. So
Imagine it backfires on her and that lady sues her back.
yeah, that's what a lot of
Gets
people
her.
are saying. But you guys check out this TikTok.
I went ahead and started a GoFundMe.
So, in case you're not aware, that's TikTok user Shiloh is here. She's the reason why everything was brought to light and why I'm sitting here able to tell my dad's story. Even before she reached out to me, she was making videos and bringing awareness about the whole Posh Mama situation. She has been amazing throughout this whole ordeal, and we've grown really close. I consider her to be an auntie now, and she's actually coming to my wedding this summer, which I'm super excited to meet her. I highly recommend that you go to her page and check out her videos if you haven't already. Unfortunately, my dad's story is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to who Posh Mama really is. And honestly, Shiloh is like a private investigator. It's seriously impressive how much tea she has. So I highly recommend you look at her videos. Now regarding the GoFundMe, I'm not going to delve into too much detail, But let's just say somebody whose name rhymes with Fester feels the need to sue for defamation. How you can sue for defamation when literally everything that's being said is true, I don't know, but moving forward, the GoFundMe will help with any fees that go along with the matter at hand. I've already linked the GoFundMe in my bio, and I'll also link it in the comments below. Anything is seriously appreciated, and if you're not able to donate, if you could just share this, that would seriously be a big help. I also want to be totally transparent and let you guys know that Shiloh has said any of the money that is not used will go towards my family and I. She by no means has to do this for us, but nonetheless, we seriously appreciate it, and it just goes to show how good of a person she is. And I just have to add this in here because the fucking gall of Fester. Let's just say hypothetically that Fester owes $5 million in wrongful death damages. And let's just hypothetically say that Fester is suing for $1 million. What's that money gonna go to, Fester? I'm genuinely curious. Anyway, if you're able to donate, please do. We would really appreciate it.
So allegedly there was some paperwork filed because I did see a TikTok that I forgot to save, and it showed some paperwork that Posh Mama allegedly filled out and filed, right? That takes a lot of fucking nerve.
Yeah. Audacity, gall, and gumption.
But I just don't understand how you can say that you're going to sue somebody for $2 million when you haven't lost nowhere near $2 million.
Well, how much do you think that she sells of like the coconut oil for the oil?
Oh, I think she sold the shit out of it. I do. I think a lot of people bought that up. Because she did get a lot of views on those TikToks. A lot of people, I saw a lot of stitches with that. That was like the bulk of the content that was coming across my For You page for a while.
I just remember when oil pulling was like the fad. It was everywhere. I think it was like when Vine was around, there were always like videos of it going and people like, pull with oil, and they would sell little packets of it. I remember a lot of YouTubers actually got sponsorships with these little packets, and they would just be like coconut oil.
I remember they would do it because it was like black. It would look like charcoal. It was supposed to be like a charcoal oil pulling thing.
But I heard a lot of stuff about that, and a lot of it was like saying it doesn't work. It doesn't do anything.
I don't know if it does or if it doesn't. I do think that she's made a ton of money.
I know it tastes gross.
But I don't think that she's lost that many followers because I've seen a lot of people defending her, which is honestly crazy to me when somebody's exposed for something that she's been exposed for. But like to file a frivolous lawsuit, she seems really nasty to me. A lot of the TikToks that I've seen of her like talking about the situation and stuff.
Well, I guess now the whole internet knows that she used a man as a speed bump. Yeah. So, I mean, she's probably not too happy about it. So I get the attitude with people online because she's probably getting it all day, every day. Like, you're a murderer, how could you? Like, all that kind of stuff. And I'm not siding with her at all because I don't know anything about that case. I'm not exactly sure why they give her 2.5 years. But I don't think that she should be threatening lawsuits out there, especially if everything is true that this girl is saying, like, she actually did do this to her father. Because if it's something that people can actually look up themselves and they can see it for themselves, why are you trying to hide it? She would be better off sitting down and having a conversation with her audience, like, this is something that happened in my life, I am past it, blah blah blah, whatever her story may be. Because just becoming a bitch about it and like trying to sue people really makes it seem like you're trying to hide something.
Now, devil's advocate, and I hate to advocate for the devil, but just hear me out, right?
Michaela?
No. We're gonna talk about her though. No, that devil, where is that devil? Jacqueline. I kind of get it because you don't owe anybody an explanation for anything. It's her right. She doesn't have to address anything.
But she should.
No, but she should. I think she should too, but I'm saying she doesn't have to. But if she doesn't, she has to face the repercussions of that because people now know something about her that they didn't know before, and it's something that is a character issue in my opinion. So, I mean, if she doesn't want to speak, she doesn't have to. And if she doesn't want people talking about it, she can ask them not to. But at the end of the day, you can't stop people from talking about you. Being a public figure, people are going to talk about you. It doesn't matter. You're not going to be able to stop them from doing that. You cannot report every single video. You can't stop every article because as much shit as we've talked about people on the internet, they've talked shit about us. There's articles, and you think I like the articles that people write about us? No. But am I going to try to take them down? No.
I didn't know anyone did that.
No, they do. They do, girl. But I think if she's going to be on social media, she's going to have to learn that people just are not going to listen to what you say. They want factual proof, and they want you to be open and honest with them when they are subscribed to you. I feel like that is definitely something that people get on TikTok that they may not necessarily get anymore, is the parasocial relationship. And I feel like she gives that to a lot of her followers.
Well, to be completely honest, she could own this situation. She could sit down, she could have a conversation with her audience because the cat's literally out of the fucking bag when she ran that man over. Like, you can't deny that. Now people are going to be looking for it. They're going to know, like, what the case is and all that. just talk to your audience. Don't sit there and try to be a bitch to people. Don't sit there and start threatening lawsuits unless people are saying things that aren't fucking true.
Yeah. But you guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions on that down below, because I'm really into this story. I'm on Genevieve's side 100% because her dad is no longer here. And at the end of the day, there's only one person to blame for that. And honestly, I don't think she's entitled to anything. She needs to pay that family before she tries to get paid. But moving on from that, we have to talk about Michaela.
Oh, please.
Now, we've talked about Michaela a lot lately.
Have we?
Yes, we have, especially on your channel.
I don't remember.
But the girls are now calling her out
Again.
for an alleged scam again, right?
Oh, Lord.
Now...
Can I just say this? I honestly think, and I have to appreciate Michaela, because I know that she kind of like gave it like back to Rich and tried to send her audience over there to hate on him that one time, but the people were quickly to call that bullshit. I think that she really does enjoy the fact that so many people are talking about her.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just feel like she does. I feel like she's one of those people that definitely looks up videos about herself. Maybe she laughs at the thumbnails.
For sure. I think that her and Jacqueline probably get on the phone together and they watch videos about them like on FaceTime.
Oh, that would be weird.
So I got tagged in this quite a few times over on TikTok of people with this Got2b brow gel, right? So Michaela, a couple months ago, well, actually sometime last year, she had bought the Got2b gel.
Did she?
And did a review of it, and she said she liked it.
You guys know Got2b gel? They came out with a brow gel called Glued. It's supposed to be like the most insane brow gel you'll ever try. You can also use it on edges. I got it on Amazon. Cool packaging. It looks like a mascara tube. Wow. All right, let's see. I'm going to do a soap fluffy brow. This has fragrance in it, and it smells like really good. Okay, I'm just running it through my brows. It feels really nice and cold. Okay. I mean, it doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere, but as you can see, it very easily combed through. I'm actually going to put a little bit of setting powder on it because it has a shiny finish. It 100% works, no question. I really wish the wand was smaller so I could be even more precise. You want to know something though? My brows look so good. Holy shit. They look so fluffy. Ugh.
A few moments later.
This is a full face of makeup that I completely regret buying. I want to like this. I do. I want to like it. But the wand is too big. And it works almost too well. Like, once you get those brow hairs in place, they are stuck. And it's actually a little bit difficult to get off. Makes my brows look pretty good, but I just really prefer my NYX Brow Glue. I also find that the pencil I use, like, every day does not go on as smoothly when I use this brow gel.
Okay, so people are saying that she's saying conflicting things. They're saying that she's giving mixed signals, and they're saying that this first video was allegedly an ad. I don't know if I think it was an ad.
See, I've heard people saying different things about it. I've heard that it was one of those, like, put the video up, brand comes back, that Manny told us about in his TikTok that one day.
Yeah.
But now people are saying that she's including it in this video, and she doesn't really feel the same way about it. See, I think that she kind of does feel the same way about it, because in the original video she did say that her brows look good. She said in this follow-up video that it almost works too good.
Well, you have to think this is supposed to be like her first reaction to it, right? So that would be her first time using it, so she wouldn't really know if she really did like the product. I think that's why we should question everything, because your opinion over time can change with especially makeup products, right?
I definitely think that there should be different categories and people should make it very clear what they're doing. Like, a review to me is if somebody's been trying a product at least 4 or 5 times, been using it for months. If it's a vitamin, I don't fucking know. But to get something and the first time that you use it, that's your fucking review. You don't know what it's, you don't know what it's gonna wear like. You don't know how it's gonna be like after like fucking 12 hours. You don't know if you're gonna pick it up tomorrow, if it's just gonna sit on top of your countertop. This to me should be labeled as a first impression, and this follow-up that she did should have been the actual review.
Listen, back in the day, I used to use that Got2b glued shit in my hair. I could only imagine putting that in my eyebrows. That just looks like it would feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, I actually really do enjoy when I get my eyebrows like waxed. I need to go get them done really badly. Supposed to like fucking caterpillars. I noticed that I have like a little bit of a uni going on.
I have one.
But a product that I like to use that actually gives you that look without looking like it's literally gonna break your hairs off is the ABH one. It's called like brow freeze. I love that shit.
So someone replied to Michaela's TikTok and said, didn't you have a video of the brow gel and you said you loved it? Michaela did respond and say, nah, I didn't say I loved it, but it works really well like I said here, but I just don't need that much hold on my brows. So I think that this
is tits on an ant.
This is tits on an ant. And I would be the first person to call Michaela out if I thought that she was doing wrong. I just think that maybe her opinion of it was always the same. She's just now more vocal about it. I do think it could possibly be one of those things where she did something to where they would buy it and promote it. I don't know if it was. It might have been. If you guys have receipts of that, let me know down below.
But you know what? This is honestly the consequences of one's actions.
It
because
really is.
Michaela was shady with that L'Oreal thing, and now people are literally nitpicking every single thing that she does. And that's how it's going to be going forward for Michaela. She set herself up for it. So I do not feel bad for her. But I definitely think that people are looking for tits on an ant with this one.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant when I said that her whole entire rest of her career on social media is going to be under a microscope, basically.
To be completely honest, I'm more like bothered and triggered by the ending of that original video where she has like the thing like this next to her face and she's like rocking back and forth.
Yeah,
you know what it reminds me of? Do you guys watch anyone over on Facebook and when they go live, they have to do their thumbnail at the beginning? They'll be like dancing, like doing things like this, and then it'll just cut like, hey, how are you guys doing?
They'll be sitting there holding it, holding the stuff up.
Yeah.
It's very strange. But getting back to Michaela, I don't think that she's done anything wrong in this situation. I do think it is just like the consequences of her own actions, basically.
Yeah, I agree.
And with that said, you guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Do you think she was being shady? Because we don't have to have the same opinion. And if you guys made it this far in this video, leave me a satellite emoji down below because of the Dish Network situation. But aside from all of that, I hope you all have an amazing day, night, weekend, whatever it is when you're watching this, and I will see you in my next video.
Bye.
Bye.